Nested while loop in for loop. Syntax is for space, variable space, in space, iterable colon. Press enter. It automatically takes indentation hash for loop block of code. Press enter. Initialization. Press enter. While space condition colon. Press enter. It automatically takes indentation hash nested while loop block of code. Press enter. Updation. Let's take one example. For space, I space, in space, range of 1, 3, colon, press enter. It automatically takes indentation, print of, then double quotes, outer for loop, I, press enter, count equal to 1, press enter, while space, count less than 3, colon, press enter. It automatically takes indentation, print of, within double quotes, inner while loop, count, press enter, count equal to, count plus 1, press enter, press backspace in keyboard, press backspace in keyboard, print of, within double quotes, end. Let's run it. See, the output is outer for loop 1, inner while loop 1, inner while loop 2, outer for loop 2, inner while loop 1, inner while loop 2, end. Let's discuss step by step. First, it executed the for loop. Next, it executed next lines of code in for loop. Next, it executed print function, that is outer for loop 1, which is printed in output, because in range function we mentioned start value as 1. Next, count variable stores the value 1. Next, it checks nested while loop condition, that is 1 less than 3. Yes, condition is true. Next, it executed next lines of inside nested while loop. Next, it executed print function, that is inner while loop 1. Next, it increased count value from 1 to 2. Again, it checks the nested while condition, that is 2 less than 3. Yes, condition is true. Next, it executed next lines of inside nested while loop. Next, it executed print function, that is inner while loop 2. Next, it increases count value from 2 to 3. Again, it checks the nested while condition, that is 3 less than 3. No, condition is false. Next, it exited from nested while loop. Again, it executed for loop with a change of outer for loop to next. Same is repeated as we discussed earlier of nested while loop. Next, it exited from for loop because stop value 3 is not included as we mentioned in range function of a for loop. Next, it executed print function, that is end, which is printed in output. You can write more than one nested while loops in for loop. Syntax is depending on the problem. You have to write your own nested while loops in for loop.